Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I have big apologies to make. First, I'm filming on my phone, so if I start pointing the camera at my nose, I apologize. Second, these are supposed to be weekly videos, and things have been going on, and I've been doing stuff, and yeah, they haven't happened for a while. So, again, I apologize. Anyway, let's get into the video. Notice, if you can see, if not, then that's because I'm either pointing the camera really randomly or you can't see like me anyway. But as you can tell, I'm in a different location today. I'm actually at my nan's, and I wasn't gonna film a video, but because I haven't done them in so long, I needed to film one. So I did the first 2 weeks, kind of stopped for a few weeks, and now I'm doing it again. Like I said in the intro, I'm very sorry. Things have been going on, things have happened, and yeah, it just hasn't been a weekly series like that. So it's gonna jump from week 2 to week 6, and I do apologise. But anyway, so this is the weekly Loughborough Chats. I think we all love the Loughborough Chats, and well, I love the Loughborough Chats. I just like talking about it. If I could daily vlog, I really would, but because I'm so busy, like it just wouldn't be. I just wouldn't be able to do it. I am gonna on Sunday, because I'm the only one in the flat. I think I'm either the only one or there's one other person. I'm hopefully going to film a room tour, so stay tuned for that. Also going to show you my Christmas tree, because I have to take it down soon. I mean, I could leave it up and just take it down in January, but I just think, take it down now. It seems silly leaving it up. So yeah, anyway, Sunday night, it was me and Emily, who is very, very bossy, very crazy, very loud, but she doesn't mean to be bossy in a bad way. It's just her thing, and you know, we all have our things, and Emily's is being bossy. Yeah, so we watched a couple of Christmas films, and that was about it really. We just chilled in front of the TV. Part of me needed to do washing, the other part was like, there, not happening. So yeah, that was Sunday, like, you know, not a lot happened. Monday I went swimming, and I'm trying to get my confidence up in the water before I decide to start not using a float or like a device to help me float. But my LA keeps trying to show me how to kick my legs, but she keeps doing it in the wrong way. She keeps grabbing me, and that's freaking me out. Not gonna lie. Like, in the water, I'm not confident anyway, and she comes up behind me, and she'll tell me what she's gonna do. Oh, I think the dogs want to come in. Oh no, I think they are in. Oh jeez, why is my dog barking? Yeah, she tells me what she's going to do and what I should be doing, and then she'll come up behind me and she'll grab my legs to show me, and I'm like, no, please stop doing that. I just freak out in the water, and I don't think she notices that, or she ignores, and it's just like, that's not the right way to get a girl's confidence up in the water. So yeah. So yeah, swimming, and before swimming we always go for a drink. We kind of have for a few weeks gone to the same place, but a couple of weeks ago we went to a different place, and that was really nice. Yeah. And then came back, had lunch, and then went shopping. So we like plan our meals and stuff, and then we go and buy the food we need for the week and the essentials and whatever. And this week my mobility instructor told me to, well, suggested about using a shop assistant, that's it. So my LA took me to the customer services. I feel like my dog needs letting in. I may have to pause this video, even though my brother's downstairs. I can hear him barking. Can my brother not hear that? Yeah, I'll pause the video and I'll be back in a minute. It turned out that my brother had let the dogs in. Apparently I had left the dogs outside, and actually the dogs wanted to go outside. And apparently it's raining, so that one of the dogs is soaking wet. I don't know about the other dog. And my brother was like, oh, you left Buster out there and now he's soaking wet. But it wasn't my fault because I let them out. They wanted to go out, and then I went upstairs thinking, oh, Dylan will hear them and let them in. Nope, obviously not. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, shop assistant. So yeah, we go to checkout, ask, you know, is there anyone to help me shop? She says, oh, hang on a minute, someone's in training, but I'm sure you can get them. The person came back with her, was a person in training. She'd only been in the store for 2 weeks. Not to be rude or racist, but English wasn't her first language. I mean, she spoke really good English and she must have understood me. And yeah, so I asked, could I hold your arm? And she went to grab me, and the person at the customer services said, no, hold your arm out and she'll take it. So at least the person at customer service knew that that's not the right way that you know, guide someone. So got what we needed, well, what I needed. She had to ask a few times where things were because she'd only been in the store for 2 weeks. When I got to the checkout, I noticed that instead of 2 pints of milk, she had picked up 4. And actually I needed 2. I said to leave it, but then I forgot that the girls also had milk on their list. I did get rid of a pint the other day by having milkshake in a pint glass. That may have helped. I had like a massive glass of milkshake. The LA was like, oh, you only have a milkshake? I was like, yeah. Thinking, she was like, oh, you're having a milkshake for your drink. And then I sat down and she was like, oh, I thought you only have a milkshake. Anyway, that's on another day. So yeah, I noticed that she'd picked me up 4 pints of milk instead of 2. I think she picked up the right one though, so. And then when I went to have a drink, I've got like flavoured water in my room, and I opened the packet, took a bottle out, undid the lid, and it fizzed, and I was like, this is not still flavoured water, this is sparkling. So I've learnt a few lessons from the shopping experience, let's put it that way. Yeah, so I mean, it was good to do it because I now have learnt I'm obviously tired. Yeah, it was good to do it because now I know, you know, what to say and how specific I need to be. And then on the night, I think I wrote out my Christmas card. Yeah, it must have been Monday night. Yeah, Monday night I wrote out my Christmas cards to everyone. I've now realised that I've thought of a few more names, so I'm probably going to write those out on Sunday and give those to people on Monday. So, yeah. Sorry. I'm tired, okay. I also think I'm getting a cold because my nose is starting to feel really stuffy, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little bit croaky. And my throat feels a little bit, not sore, but on the verge of. So I think I'm starting to get a cold, which, no. Anyway, Tuesday I was in the college office, and we checked the offices for work. So we went upstairs and went to every LA room and office and, asked for the work. Hardly anyone had any work, so nearly walked in on Kerry having a phone call. I knocked on the door and Miley was like, "Oh, you can go in." I was like, no, at first she was like, "Oh, there's no one in there." And then I opened the door and Kerry was talking. I was like, "Oh, there is someone in there." She was like, "Oh, Kerry's on the phone, quick." So it's like a quick get out. Yeah, and then we sorted out the sensory boxes. In every enterprise zone, there are sensory boxes, and it's just basically a box filled with toys or things that feel or smell or, make noises or flash. Anything that creates a sensory stimulation. Because some people are, have different needs and they get stressed out, so they might want to have something to fiddle with or, so we sorted out the sensory boxes, and in the afternoon I had sort of like research. I'm going to call it research because it is research, and we were I was estimating the price of items in a supermarket and then finding out the actual items on, like, first Tesco's and then Sainsbury's, because I use Tesco's a lot. I don't really use Sainsbury's. The only time I use Sainsbury's is when I'm in Loughborough, because it's close by, apparently. But when I get my bus pass and I do my bus travel, I can go on the bus to, like, Tesco's. So yeah, that was good. Tuesday night was crazy. We had one of my favourite support staff, and honestly, so me and my flatmate and my favourite support staff went upstairs to cook because there were too many of us in the kitchen at one time. So we went upstairs. I loved it, and I think my flatmate loved it because we were just getting up to trouble. Oh, it was so funny. And then after dinner, I decided to go and do my washing independently, and I took a colour reader with me. The colour readers aren't very accurate. They can be quite temperamental at times, and so I was fretting about whether I'd sorted it all right, like my darks and my colours and stuff. And then to top it all off, my LA went upstairs to check, and she came back down and she was like, "Oh, she didn't talk to me." She was like, "Oh, she's dropped 2 socks, and the time on she set it to 40, but the time on the thing says 40 minutes, and it's normally 25 minutes. And then it kept changing. I was like, I'm in the room. Like, in my mind, I'm in the room. You're not making my fretting any easier, just. And then she said to one of the other, like, "Oh, shall I go back up and check, and this other LA that I don't really like that much was like, yeah, probably best. I was like, ways to make me feel good about what the hell I just did. Like, I just did it for the first time. Way to be really patronising and, well, not patronising, but slightly patronising. And be like, not, instead of being like, oh yeah, well done. My other LA was like, oh, well done, you know. And I was like, oh, I'm going to sit here fretting about it now, whether I've done it right or not. And she was like, right, don't worry about it. Don't fret about it. I know what us girls are like. We overthink everything. I was like, yeah, I do that all the time. She was like, I'm trying to stop doing it. I was like, yeah, I'm the same. And apparently her daughter is exactly the same as well. So I was like, she was like, you know, just relax. It's okay. Don't think about it. I was like, okay. And she gave me, when I walked in, she was, she had the pamper box out, and I could smell like the nail polish and stuff. I was like, can I get my nails repainted? Sorry, I'm sniffling already. Oh, jeez. And she's, you know, I said, oh, if you've got time, can you do mine, please? She was like, yeah, sure. So she came over, gave me a hand massage. She filed my nails. She gave me a hand massage, put some cuticle oil on to soften my cuticles, and painted my nails for me in a nice sparkly red colour for Christmas. I would show you, but I'll be like probably not showing you at the same time. Just like I'm probably pointing the camera up my nose. When I'm on my phone, it's really difficult because I don't have a stand to put my phone on. Like, I need a tripod or something. When I'm on my iPad just stands up, and I'll put it somewhere, and then I'll just sit in front of it, and it'll be like, yeah, if I'm not in shot, oh well. If I am in shot, get me. Wednesday. So Wednesday was really, 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 really hectic. The reason being is, I'm going to call this episode Christmas Has Come to RNIB, because we had our Christmas performance. I say Christmas performance, it was more like a load of films, just showing, like a load of films showing you what everyone does, and there was some singing, there was some speaking, but it was literally just a load of films. I had to watch it twice, but I say it was hectic and crazy because there are a lot more people there, because parents came to see it in the morning and in the afternoon. Tables had moved because there were like stalls out and things. So for the whole of that day, I had to be guided. I was like, I can't do this. I'm already like getting a bit anxious about hitting people. I don't want to hit people by accident, you know. So most of that day, my LAs were going, oh, do you want to take my arm? And I was like, yes, please. And in the afternoon, I actually walked with a friend to go and see it. So that was actually really nice. Although we were both like, why do we have to go and see this again? We've already seen it. Like, we had to watch it twice. We kind of had no choice. Like, my tutor was like, oh, where are you this afternoon? I was like, oh, I'm in eBay. She was like, oh, if you're 1-to-1 in eBay, then you could have gone off and do something else. But as you're not, your whole group has kind of gone to watch it, so you need to go and watch it as well. I was like, So yeah. And after that, after the college Christmassy stuff, we had Stamp Bell Christmas stuff too. We had our Christmas party. Oh my god, it was crazy. It was so crazy. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, everyone had such a good time. Like, it was such a good laugh. We ordered pizza and takeaway and stuff. I had a burger. It was really spicy. It said spicy grilled chicken burger, so I thought, okay, it can't be that spicy. Took a bite of it. Yeah, this is okay. It's not too spicy. Took another bite of it. It's a bit spicy. Took another bite of it. I was like, okay, I need a drink now. Practically downed my little cup of blackcurrant. I was like, can I have another drink, please? And then, so yeah, we had food, and we then had like dancing and stuff in the lounge. We had music on. I didn't really dance because I don't dance. I just sat, stood and spoke to some students, and yeah, it was really cool. It was just crazy though, like everything was crazy that day. And Thursday was a bit more chilled out, thank goodness. Everything was back to normal. There weren't like a number of parents lingering around. Like there were a couple because someone was on assessment, which obviously, you know, you're gonna get people on assessment, and it's good that they're already getting people on assessment this early. So yeah. What did I do in the morning? Oh, I worked in the bell bar in the morning, and I worked on the till. I actually really love working on the till because it gets me learning customer service skills, dealing with money, you know, mental arithmetics, because my mental math is actually quite good. I mean, I did get my maths GCSE, so yeah, so. And then in the afternoon I had mobility. We just took a walk to Sainsbury's because I needed to buy some stuff. I need to buy a Christmas present for someone. I won't say who because they might be watching this video. But yeah. So overall, a pretty good week. Oh, I forgot to mention, on Tuesday, somebody took my arm, didn't introduce themselves to me, and sort of steered me off in the right direction and went this way. I was like, okay, I don't know who you are. You've just grabbed my elbow and you didn't introduce yourself. And now I'm like, oh. I walked into the office and I said to Tina, I was like, okay, someone's just grabbed me. I don't like being grabbed. I just need a second. Just give me a minute. And she was like, oh, it's fine. Don't worry. We're just going to carry on sorting the sensory boxes. I was like, okay, that's fine. So, yeah, overall, a pretty good week. And I'm actually quite happy now that I'm settled in a bit more. I feel less homesick now. Like, week 1 and week 2, I was saying that I kept feeling really homesick and wanted to go home. So yeah, but I feel less homesick now and I feel more settled in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and if you're new, subscribe. It would mean a lot. Thank you so much. Sorry I sound so sniffly and meh. And yeah, I think I am starting to get a cold, which, touch wood, will hold out until just after Christmas like it usually does. And I will be fine. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!